and welcome back. So this is the second video of my suggestions for setting up online teaching. And remember, they are just my suggestions, so everyone works differently. So the last video we were talking about engaging the students, which is the top priority of us teachers. Without engaging them, they don't learn. The second one is making it as easy as possible for students and parents alike. Okay, so the first thing that I would suggest is really making your timetable clear and concise. Okay, I'd put the timetable up on your teaching platform so it's always there as well. I send out a weekly one, it's just a brief one, kind of touching base with what we will be doing during the week. And then every day I send a more specific one. And with this one, I put up on the website and I create links from each task that go through to the relevant part of the website that I want the children to look at. So this makes it easier for the students if it's all in one place. I also then copy and paste that directly from the website and I put it into Compass, which is the platform we use for parents, signing on and off their kids and so on. I also email the parents and the links stay. Because I've copied it from the website, the links stay. I also email the children at their school emails. This way they also have direct access because a lot of them are capable of just doing it themselves. Okay, so the next thing is being accessible. So the students know, and I repeat it every time I conference with them, and I conference every morning and every afternoon just to touch base, and I have those group conferences in the middle. But I always say, email me any questions rather than emailing their parents because, we're online anyway. So it's easy for us to quickly shoot back an email with an answer. If it's really tricky, then I might individually conference with a child or organise a small group to talk through things. The other thing that I suggest is if a parent's really sounding stressed, sometimes just call and relieve their worries because usually it's something small and they're worried about the amount of work their child's doing or the amount of work that's being put up or that the child doesn't know what they're doing, and it's something that we can easily fix. Okay, so when you put up the instructions also, make sure that they're explicit. And sometimes it seems like we're sort of teaching parent how to suck eggs, but we're not. A lot of parents are time poor, so they just want us to, get to the point and tell us really what's happening. And also the children. So if we can give instructions where the children do not have to ask parents, then that's a win-win. So even if you think that the children might know how to do something, I would put it in writing. I'd make sure that you cover every base. So even when I get kids to upload work, I explain how I want them to take the photograph if they're taking a photograph, filling out that frame, putting it portrait style if the work is portrait style, turning, the camera or the iPad landscape if it's landscape. So little things like that. Differentiating instruction is important because you want those up as challenged. You want them doing their higher order thinking, and that might be with thinking routines or whatever, but you want them challenged so that they're enjoying what they're doing and they're not hassling mum and dad. The ones that struggle, you also want to make sure that you scaffold a lot of their work. Okay, so they might need a little bit more conferencing to talk through things. I create videos sometimes to explain. I also create videos where I'm reading the text so that they know that that's there. They'll give it a go, but they know that they can listen to me explaining things or reading through things. And then the last thing that I would suggest is being able to turn off. So really giving yourself enough time to just have some downtime because it can be quite full on. So turning off those emails after 5 and not putting them on till 8 or whatever in the morning, and making sure that you go and do something different and get out of the house because we are in the house for a long time and we don't have that school to separate it.